Good morning. I made a post in my personal group and on YouTube, a video about having this new sensation in my heart center, which is the heart chakra. And it is a new sensation I think I've had for about a week, maybe 2 weeks, where I can actually feel this coolness in my heart center. And I kind of relate it to Bengay, how it feels when you put it on your skin, but it doesn't have that burning, but it kind of does. It's that cool burning. If you know what I'm talking about, if you use Bengay, you do. And so now something else is taking place is that, and I know what I understand is that when your heart is fully open or opens, your heart activates everything else, because our heart opens up to love. And when we are receiving love, which is from within, because we understand the love from this universe, we understand the love from our divine God, and we take it in to our being, to our self. And when we take in love instead of build those walls, we learn and open up about who we are. And when we can break down those walls that we have built throughout our lifetime because of, traumatic events, and we're always saying, well, no, I don't want that to ever happen. So boom, here goes a wall. Boom, here goes another one. And every time we open up to receiving more and more and more, and this is continuous, it never ends. Even as my heart is open, I can always receive more, and I am receiving more. And I have noticed that with this coolness that I have now, that it never ends. And I have said that before, you will never believe the amount of love that is available to you until you open up to it. It is endless, and it gets more beautiful and beautiful with time. And so now here, another sensation has come to me, and it's my solar plexus. And I have spoken about the solar plexus in regards to your twin flame journey, that the female actually borrows the male energies, solar plexus, in order to help her rise, because we have been the weaker sex. And I'm not certain if it can actually happen with the male rising first. Does he do that as well? But I believe it's the female counterpart, because of what God spoke to me about the rise of the female energy. We need to borrow in order to help us, because we have been so weak for so long throughout the ages. And so when our hearts are open to receiving love, it helps activate all of the other chakras on its own. It's just what the power of love can do. Love can do anything, can heal anything, and can provide anything that you want. And that's why when we feel love on a daily basis, it will change our life and the lives of the other people who are in our own, in our existence, and in this world. So last night I felt my solar plexus burning. It was burning and turning and activating. Now this is not the same coolness burn that I felt in my heart center. It was a burn, and you can feel it. It was a sense, it was as if it was in a circle vortex, just radiating and turning and burning as it was with this sensation. And I knew instantly what was taking place. And this goes to something that God told me a couple of days ago, that he was healing an aspect of my body. And this is something as well, that when we completely activate or open our chakras and allow light and love into our being, that we do become healed. A part of my healing has been the chronic pain that I no longer feel. That has been taking place. That took place years ago. And I'm being healed even further than that. That was just a physical symptom, and that can go away. It was still traumatic for me. I have, other things that I possibly need healed still, and one is my lungs. I have had childhood asthma since I can remember, and I was shown that I was going to be healed of this affliction. When we can't breathe, we can't take in air, we feel constricted. And I can breathe. I can breathe calmly now, in and out, without having the anxiety or the fear, which has helped me immensely with my lung capacity. But a lot of people who have a blocked solar plexus experience tons of anxiety and fear. And I know when mine was being activated years ago, or last summer, the summer of 2018, maybe 2019. Oh my gosh, my years are coming together, so please excuse me. Without my journals, it's hard to get the time right. But there was a summer that I was really nauseous and very dizzy, and that is also part of the solar plexus. And I have had digestion issues for at least 20 years, and that is another symptom of a blocked chakra, solar plexus chakra. And as it opens, you feel those symptoms all over again. Like it went away for me. I felt as if I were healed of all my digestion issues, and but as it opens up to even more light and love, it reactivates that trauma, because there's a lifetime of trauma that has to be healed, and not just your own. Again, it's from previous lives, from your ancestors, from the beginning of time, that we have to release, that stays with us within our DNA. And so it might be reignited. It might come back again to where you feel like, oh my gosh, I thought I was healed, or I thought this was this, and you can't get back into that victim mentality. Light comes in, energy comes into our bodies, and it goes through every single section of our body. If there's a blockage, it stays in that blockage, and then that's where pain comes. Like, the energy radiates from our legs, and it begins on the left side of us. And if there's a blockage, per se, or for instance, in your knee, then that's where the energy kind of stops. And then you're like, well, why do my legs hurt so bad? Why does my knee hurt so bad? Or if there's a blockage in your hip, why do my hips hurt so bad? Well, that's why. And that's how a pain or a symptom or a dislocation or a tear, anything could take place, is when that energy has been blocked. So I think I've gotten off topic here, but I just wanted to express to you that, I have been aware of my awakening process for 14 months. And I have healed on an emotional level like you won't believe. And on a spiritual level, on a physical level, I have healed. But there is never an end to what light and love can do for your existence. And it never ends. You get to a level and there's more. There's always more goodness that you can take in and to be. But you have to be open to goodness. You have to be open to miracles and blessings of whatever it is. Because I have implanted into my mind there is no limit. No limit to what faith is. There's no limit to what love is. There's no limit to what you can do, have, and be. And when you keep it open like that, you are always evolving. You're always being something greater. You're always receiving more and more. And it takes time. And that I have been having a difficult time here with being patient the past couple of weeks, because I have been given a taste of something beautiful that is coming, and my human self wants it now. But God and this universe wants to prepare you for what's in store. Not just mentally and spiritually. Our spirit knows everything, but our human self needs to be prepared for it. And I have to learn patience all over again. And I am still voicing what I want. I am voicing what I want. I am feeling what I want. And I know in time, my time and what God's timing is different. But I know it's soon. It's not going to be too long. I know it's soon. And so I'm excited about it. So just be open and understand that when you agree or accept transformation, love and light, that you will never stop receiving love and light and transformation. It's continuous. And journaling your experience is something that I recommend. And I have gotten away from actually writing it in my journal. I've been making notes all over my phone and places like that, emails and stuff, emailing it to myself. But for about a month, I have gotten away from that because of family moving in and taking time from my morning routines. So it's something that I need to get back into. I still have notes everywhere else, but an actual book, I need to get back into writing it into my book. But your notes about your life will give you more understanding, because it imprints again what's taking place when you actually write down what it is that you want or are experiencing. You can always go back and reflect, and you always know, yes, I did it here, here, and here. Okay, and I'm so sorry for taking so much of your time. You guys have a great day. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.